Get ready to write them down. Number 1, Virginia Papadopoulos. Number 2, John Chris. Number 3, Sherry Johnson. Number 4, T.R. Coverson. Number 5, Rick Quiros. Number 6, Sheila Norman. And number 7, Mark Beelan. Did everybody get that? One more time, but slower. Number 1, Virginia Papadopoulos. Right? Lots of syllables there, I know. Number 2, John Chris. Number 3, Sherry Johnson. Number 4, T.R. Coverson. Number 5, Rick Quiros. Everyone's writing. Number 6, Sheila Norman. And finally, number 7, Mark Beelan. Got it? All right, very good. One more thing. In order to make sure the microphones are working and we have everything online, I'm going to call the contestants up on the stage, each one, and I'm going to say good evening, and then they're going to say good evening back. Then I'll go through the standard introduction. Okay? Are we good? All right. Virginia Papadopoulos. Good evening.
Good evening.
Virginia Papadopoulos, rewrite your story. Rewrite your story, Virginia Papadopoulos.
Hello, Toastmasters, honored guests, contest master. Growing up can be difficult for anyone, but just imagine being a little bit different. I was a little bit different. I wasn't tiny, cute, or petite like those other little girls. I didn't have those trendy outfits like those other little girls. What I had was clearance sale clothes, markdowns mismatched. Oh, I never looked perfect. And looking into that mirror, I felt my eyes singe in pain, but yet I went on. When it came time to lunch, I dreamt of having a cute, petite peanut butter and jelly sandwich. You know, the kind with the crust cut off? Pulling out of your lunchbox with the soft, white, fluffy bread. Oh, heavenly. Instead, I had a crumpled paper bag and a stinky bologna sandwich with stale bread. And when I opened up that bag, that wafting odor of warm bologna hit the back of my nostrils. It wasn't pretty. Fast forward to high school. I was sent to see the guidance counselor. Oh my gosh, I needed guidance. I was so excited. That guidance counselor reminded me of those little girls. She was cute, petite, and trendy. She had fabulous outfits. And she spoke with the most delightful Southern accent. And when I sat down next to her, she said, Virginia, hey, you're going to be nothing but a failure, young lady, a failure. And you should just quit school right now and get yourself a job flipping hamburgers. She did that. I said, okay, thank you. Have a nice day. And I walked out. How do you know when it is time to rewrite your story? In my little mind, I said, right now. And that's just what I did. In order to move on, though, I had to do one very important thing. To start out with a clean slate, I had to forgive the bullies. I had to forgive the guidance counselor, and then I could move on. I could move on and set my life on a new trajectory. I could go down the path of enlightenment, and I chose to do that. I knew I needed a job after high school, and I got one. Now, the guidance counselor wasn't totally wrong. I did get a job flipping burgers. That's okay. It's an honest job. And I was great burger flipper and learned wonderful customer service skills. In fact, most people, they want to have their burgers their way. Once I finished that, it was time to find a college because I had some money in my pocket. So I found a college that would work with me and my learning disability. That learning disability became my ability to succeed. And that diploma was my ticket to a brighter future. I was hired by the nation's #2 computer distributor. And it was wonderful. I had 3 fantastic mentors investing their time and talent in me. There was Mitch. Any deal that came through in New York City that he had his hand on was totally blessed, and the money just came rolling in. There was Kathy. She was bright, bold, and beautiful, a people whisperer. She knew how to handle those problem customers. Oh, excuse me, those customer service opportunities. And then there was Joanne. She was patient with me, and she told me it was okay to work at my own pace. But as with anything, it was time for me to rewrite my story yet again, and I did. Once my son started school, I became a mom volunteer. It didn't matter what the job was. I knew I was going to be able to help a child, and I was paid handsomely. I had so many smiles come my way. I had so many Post-it notes come my way. It filled my heart with such joy to be with those children on a daily basis. And one day, as I was cleaning the lunch counter, out of the corner of my eye, I saw a little girl crying inconsolably. Her name was Maria. And I said, "Maria, what's wrong, honey?" And she was gasping for air. I said, "Breathe." The bullies are picking on me because of my accent, because of the clothes I wear, because I'm different. And I said, "Maria, I know a thing or two about that. Come with me." And we went to the guidance counselor, sat down, and we found out that Maria wanted to do well, help others, and progress. She ended up becoming a physician in life. The students really, really liked her because she created a service project to help others in the community less fortunate. And I received a phone call from her the other day, and she said to me, "Mrs. Papadopoulos." And I said, "Maria, how are you?" She goes, "I'm expecting the first baby." A baby! I was so excited. And then she said to me those magic words, "Will you be the baby's Tia?" Which is auntie. I said, "Of course I'll be the baby's Tia. Of course, my love." And after that, I hung up. As I was driving home, I looked across the street and I waved. I waved at that guidance counselor's house who lived across the street from me. And I said, "I'm not a failure. I moved on because I rewrote my story. You can rewrite your story at any time." Contest master.
Timer, please.